Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kara Dunaway and I'm so excited to have you here. For today's video, I wanted to bring you guys another drugstore makeup get ready with me. These are some of my favorite videos to film. Before we get started, I wanted to point out I'm sorry about the distraction in the background. He is home with me and I needed to film this video for you guys. So he's going to be in the background. If you hear any baby songs, baby noises, little kids laughing, talking, whatever it may be, that's Crew. So I hope it's not too distracting. Please subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. I would really appreciate it. Give these videos a thumbs up, a comment, anything that would really help me out. And let's just go ahead and get started. So it is later in the day as I'm filming this video. It's close to 4 o'clock, which is a lot later than I normally film, but it was just kind of a busy day today and I had some stuff going on and this was just the best time I could do this. So don't know why I needed to share that, but just want to let you guys know that sometimes things don't always happen at the time we plan them, and that's okay. So yeah, let's just get started with some drugstore makeup. I'm actually going to use this Maybelline 4-in-1. Oh, it's the Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. I'm going to use this as my primer again. It's been a minute since I last used this and I wanted to try it again. So I'm just going to slather this on my face. Then I'm going to go in and blend it out. This product truly is so glowy. I love it. Like I said, I wanted to use all drugstore makeup today, so I tried to pick out some of the stuff in my collection that I maybe haven't used as often. To be 100% honest with you guys, I really wish that I could bring you new makeup all the time and show you different products in different videos, but unfortunately, it costs money and it's not always realistic for me to just go out and purchase a ton of makeup. So you see a lot of the same products in my videos because this is what I have. This is what I love though and use on such a regular basis. And that's why I share it with you guys, is because it's some of my favorite products. So for foundation, I'm gonna go in and use the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I just like to spray this on the face. I'm gonna blend that out with my favorite e.l.f. brush. I didn't wanna go in with too much foundation today. But that's what I love about this L'Oreal foundation. You can go in with not very much and still get beautiful glowy coverage. So if you have not tried that foundation, I really think you should. I love it so much. For my drugstore concealer, I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This is my favorite concealer from the drugstore. I hope it's not getting too repetitive, but honestly, like I said, I just don't have all the money to just be constantly buying new makeup, even though I really wish I could, but that's okay. I love the products that I use and that I have. It's crazy though, like I said, I'm filming, it's like about 4 o'clock and it's already like so dark outside. But it has been raining most of the day, so it's been a very dreary day. And honestly, it's making me feel very depressed. The drugstore powder I'm going to go in with is my number 7 powder, my favorite powder. Story about this. So I had one that I've been using in every video and I had hit pan on it and it was getting close to being used up, which I was so excited about. And then somebody accidentally knocked it off of my desk and it shattered, which was so sad. But I luckily had a backup. So we have a brand new one here we're gonna use. And the other one that I had was actually in the shade Light Medium. And this one is in the shade Light. So it's a lot lighter, obviously, and brighter on the under eyes. It's more brightening. But this powder is, again, so good. If you haven't tried it, I've heard it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder. I'm not sure what it's called, but the Charlotte Tilbury one is obviously a lot more expensive. So this is a great way to save some money but still get great quality in a product. So that's what I love about Drugstore is you can find great products that are super high quality and that are really affordable and that pretty much anybody can get if they want. So yay for Drugstore. Again, some of my very favorite makeup to use. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser again for my contouring. Today was kind of a busy day. So my kids have been sick pretty much the entire Christmas break, which is kind of a bummer, but we've stayed home most of the time. They've had never-ending coughs, which every kid does. It's just getting really obnoxious. And I feel bad because they're sick, obviously, and you don't want your kids to be sick. But I actually took the younger two into the doctor because their coughs were just getting worse after like 3 weeks. And I found out that they both actually have ear infections. So it's a total bummer for them. I feel really bad. If you don't have kids though, let me just fill you in that sick kids are absolutely the worst. They're whiny, they're needy, they're grumpy, and it's just hard because when they're so young, like they have a hard time telling you what's wrong and they just cry and they're so sad. And it really is sad that you can't do a whole lot for him. But luckily he's getting old enough now where he can talk and kind of tell me what's going on. And then obviously the older two can tell me. So that's nice, but still, sick kids is no fun. For my liquid blush, I'm gonna go in with one that I have not used in a while, but I thought I would pull it back out. It's the Blush Bomb from Flower Beauty. This one is in the shade Bubbly. It's a really bright, kind of like bubblegum pink. I'm just gonna dot this on and blend it out with my finger. See how bright that is, but we'll blend it out and not make it look so crazy. I think I'm gonna skip the liquid highlighter today. First of all, because I don't have a drugstore option for that. Second of all, again, we're looking pretty glowy. That Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector really gives a nice glow to the skin. So I think we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna move on to the eyes. I'm gonna use a ColourPop palette today. And I think technically ColourPop is not considered drugstore, but they definitely fit into the affordable makeup category. So I'm gonna use the Wild Nothing palette from them. And here is what the colors are. So pretty and fresh and bright. I really like these colors. And I wanted something that's just really fresh. And I'm gonna do an easy eye look today, I think, just because it's later in the day. I don't really have anywhere to go. So we're gonna do something simple. I'm gonna start with this shade here, which is called Vagabond. This one's gonna go right in the crease. I just realized I got foundation on my shirt. I hate when that happens. I usually get it down here on my shirt. Can't tell you how many shirts I have stained from makeup, from kids, from whatever it is. Oh, I also got some down lower. There goes Rambo. I'm gonna go in with the deepest shade, this one here. It's No Bounds. I'm just gonna focus this right here on the outer part of the eye. I don't want anything too crazy today. I'm gonna bring that a little bit more in the inner part of the crease as well. Just want something kind of soft. I'm gonna build it up just a little bit more. I'm using circular motions to kind of just buff that out. I'm gonna take my concealer brush and I'm just gonna run it up the sides of that. And I'm gonna take the first brush I used and just run it over the top where those two shades meet and just blend that out. And my light here keeps flickering, so I'm sorry if it's causing problems with the lighting. Again, just take my concealer brush And then my original brush and just run that over the top again. I really like how soft that's looking, so I'm going to leave that there for a minute. I'm going to take a softer brush and just run this along the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take kind of a more soft, flat brush, and I kind of want to dip into the shade here, which is called Crystal Cove. It's a really light, it's kind of like a peachy pink kind of color, but it's super light and it's got some sparkle in it. So I thought it'd be really pretty to put that on the inner part of the eye. So I'm just going to pat this on. Yeah, I really like that. If you guys haven't tried ColourPop, I know I say this about everything, but ColourPop palettes are so good and they have a million of them to choose from. And I'm really not joking when I say that, but their shades are so pretty and their palettes and their color stories are all really pretty and they're super easy to work with. I really love their eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to take the darker shade just to blend those two together. All right, I kind of want to do a little baby wing today, so I'm going to use this liquid liner. This one's from Wet n Wild. This is the Breakup Proof Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This is a newer purchase for me, but I've tried it and I really love how it works, so we're going to be using it today. Yeah, we're just doing a little baby wing. I have to blink for a sec or my eyes are going to start watering. My eyeliner always starts out nice and thin, progressively gets thicker as we go, but that's all right. Let me do the other side real quick. Okay, that took me way longer than it needed to, and they're not perfect, but that's okay. It will work for today. I'm gonna throw on my NYX Retractable Eyeliner in the waterline. This one's just in the shade Black. And lately I've not been bringing it all the way to the inner part of my eye. I've been leaving some space there. Then it doesn't get that goop in your eyes. You know, I just realized, you guys, this is the kind of day I'm having. I never blended out this contour down here. Yeah, that's awesome. I feel like I'm losing my mind lately. I'm gonna call it mom brain, but honestly, like I am having the hardest time with my brain and it's kind of frustrating. That's okay though. Back to the eyeliner. I was talking about getting eyeliner on the inner part of the eye when you get like the eyeliner goop. And every time I think of that episode of Friends where Chandler is dating Rachel's boss and he tells Rachel that he doesn't like that she always gets the mascara goop in her eyes. So I think of that, and I've been trying to avoid the inner part of the eye, and I feel like it does help. I don't get the collection of the black makeup in that part of my eye. So okay, moving on to mascara. I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This one is the Curl and Volume Mascara. Okay, let me throw some of this on real quick. I feel like mascara is when the look finally like starts coming together. I did also get some mascara on the eyelids, but I did go ahead and just wipe that off with the Q-tip after it dried. I'm gonna quickly go in and fill in my brows using the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim and then the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. All right, brows are done. Let's go ahead and finish off the face. I wanted to revisit this bronzer from Makeup Revolution. This is the Splendour Ultra Matte Bronzer. Again, here's what it looks like. It's a darker shade, of a bronzer, especially for a light shade. It's what it claims to be. So I'm going to go in just carefully with it. I didn't put too much on my brush, and we're just going to blend this out. Again, it smells like pineapple. It smells so good. See, it's dark. I'm trying to learn to work with it, but I feel like once you blend it out, then it definitely obviously looks better, but then it's really pretty. I am going to take just a clean brush and try to blend that out a little bit more. Just going to run a little bit down the forehead. Then just to kind of balance everything out, I'm just going to run a little bit on my chin and down the neck. All right, and then for blush, we're going to use the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. This one's definitely a different shade than the Flower Beauty liquid blush that we used. Obviously, this one's like a bright bubblegum pink. This one's more of a peach, but I thought it would look really pretty because the Flower Beauty one is not like that pigmented. You can build it up, but I didn't put that much on. So I'm gonna go over the top of it with this Milani blush. And the Milani blush also gives a nice glow as well because it is a little bit shimmery. Of course, I gotta run some on the nose. I am gonna go in and add a little bit of highlight. I'm gonna use this one from Wet n Wild. This is the Hello Halo Blush Lighter. Just gonna take a little bit to the tops of the cheek and then on the nose as well. I'm just gonna tap that out with my finger just to blend it in a little bit better. Then I'm gonna pop some on the inner corners. And of course, under the brows. Then I'm gonna go in and set it all with the Wet n Wild Passion Session Face Mist. That one is so dramatic of a spray. All right, to line the lips today, I'm gonna use the Milani Understatement Lip Liner in the shade Nude Entrance. This is for sure one of my absolute favorite lip liners from the drugstore. And then I have a new lipstick that I bought that I've tried out a few times and I've really been loving. It's from L'Oreal. This is their Color Rich lipstick, and this one's in the shade Mauve. It's really pretty and shimmery. And you definitely, I just got a little carried away there. You definitely don't need a lip gloss with this if you don't want it. But look how pretty and shiny that is. That is with no lip gloss on. I think it's really pretty. But I am going to go in and top it off with some gloss. I'm going to use my Maybelline Lifter Gloss. This one is in the shade Moon. I'm just going to add a little bit just to the center of the lips. All right, you guys, this is the end. Here is the final look using a lot of my favorite drugstore products and affordable products, we'll say too. I absolutely love these products so much. You can get such a nice high-end makeup look with drugstore products at such an affordable price. So I will make sure to list every product that I used today in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.